Whee! We left for the Sunderbans at 4 a.m. and 2.5 hours later, we're at the edge here where we can no longer take the vehicle, and it goes into the Sunderbans, and we're going to be on a boat here. So I'm in a small fisherman's village here. And this is where they're doing some cooking for the today. They have the fire going here. And they're making rotis in the fire. Yeah, the crab.
It's very discreet.
Yeah, like
grab
this,
it.
You need to grab.
Get it for that finger. There, you got it, Shashi. Get it, Shashi. Shashi's hungry.
Oh, this.
No, on the back. Okay, let's try again.
No.
Each one of these honeys that that I've tried about half a dozen of them so far from the tribal areas all over India, and they all have a unique taste. We had one that was grown within the chili fields, and so all of the flowers, which the bees got their honey from, they turned the honey into a real spicy, flowery one. So this one here, this thin honey, it has a number of different tastes. You can see right off the bat, it's light and flowery towards the beginning, and then you can taste almost like a pine or like a turpentine, those tastes at the end. That's more of a low note. It's very interesting. I've never known that honey was so varied in the wild. Breakfast. Starting? Okay, this is the thin honey, sometimes called blood honey too, because they have to go out into the mangrove forest here of the Sunderban to collect it. It's very liquidy already. So I have a little toast here. You can dip some in it. Let's see how thin it is. The locals actually won't be able to sell much because people think it's watered down or something. But this is how it comes out naturally. It's really good though. So we're about to go out onto the Sunderban. We're waiting for the tide to come up. And we might be able to go to the place where the man who's been collecting terracotta and artifacts from the Sunderban, which has totally disrupted the timeline that was originally thought of this era, in this area. They call it blood honey because each year around 6 people lose their lives to wild tigers in the Sunderbans. Sunrise in the Sunderbans. gonna wait till the full tide out, but oh my god, it's muddy. And come straight up through here. Hopefully I don't slide. Uh-huh. Okay, made it. Where are we supposed to go? Inside? Right here? Okay, good. How are they going to be able to push with me?
Okay.
Ah, okay.
1, 2, 3.
We're trying to push the boat down there. Slowly we're moving. Why there?
Maybe that's it. So it will. You have weight.
It's moving. I had to jump. They're pushing the boat out. No go.
Take out the back first.
Hop in. Yeah, sit. Catch the back. Catch the back.
Wee! All right.
So how to walk in this? Like this?
I gotta clean my feet. That's the first thing everybody did. I had to wait for Shashi to get in. Is there crocodiles here?
Not this side.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Not now. Too much noise.
They are visited like us once in a year.
The Sunderbans is a vast tract of forest and saltwater swamp which forms the lower part of the Ganges River delta in southeastern West Bengal. It's next to Bangladesh. One time I was in Dhaka and flying back to Calcutta, and I got to fly over the Sundarban, and I was just amazed how it went on and on and on with no roads, just green everywhere, and in between you would see these brown streaks that were the river weaving in and out of the Sundarban. And the introduction I had was reading Amitav Ghosh in his book, The Hungry Tide, in which he describes the families that live in the Sundarban. And the family that's bringing us out there that we're staying with has roots and connections to the Sundarbans and has lived there in the past, so that they say the numbers that are dwindling. The development is on this side, And it's all mangrove on this side. This is where the Sunderban actually begins, on this side here. I had been to the Sunderbans one other time. I had went to Gangasagar a number of years ago, and it wasn't during the January moment when about 500,000 people or 1,000,000 people show up there. It was about a month after that, and so I was pretty much the only one there. And I spent the whole day there watching the crab run around, and on the way back I was waiting for the ferry and just sitting there gazing out, looking over the water, and I saw a pink dolphin jump up. And it was like, wow, what an amazing thing to see. There's a number of other species that live here, but it's really the Bengal tiger that everybody knows about that's associated with the Sundarbans. However, it's very rare to see one, and I talked to the fishermen here, and one had told me he'd just seen 2 in his lifetime. It's not like they want to see them. The tigers, when they see humans, it's because they're hunting them, and that only happens when they get hungry or thirsty. Finding the beehives is a pretty difficult task. There's 3 different kinds of bees in the Sundarbans, and the Apis dorsata is the type which we're looking for. It has a lot of therapeutic value as well for things such as cold. The mangroves grow in brackish water, and so there's not fresh water available, and so it's fish and honey can be of substantive value to the people who live here. And the bees gather their nectars from the kalsi flower, which is a white flower that grows among the mangroves. That was about a 2-hour-long journey by boat, and after a while that sound of the engine just starts clicking in your head, and it goes away as an annoyance. It takes a little bit of time. So we've reached this place here where we're gonna go ashore and look for the blood honey, and there are tigers there. Our boat is here. It is DOA. The engine cut. So he's gonna try to fix it. That's repeating what you know. That's a rule you broke. What is that?
Shell.
Cool. See if we can clean it up.
Is it inside? It's still available?
No.
Alive?
I don't think so.
There is some. No, predator. No.
See the conch moving? It's actually got its trail right here. That thing moves really slow. We're walking through mud. Oh my fucking God. This is a dilemma. We're stuck. The water's only right to fucking here, but every step, you sink like 3 feet down. And we made a mistake of trying to go up right here. And our boat's down there now. Because our boat ran out of gas over there. Huh? Okay, I'm coming. Come get me. Get out of here. One way or another. Now, fuck. What an ordeal, man. This attempt failed. We couldn't reach the shore, and the boat had drifted on up as the guy was working on the engine. So after we got ourselves unstuck from the mud, we made our way back, and Shashi began to row us. Prints over there, maybe. Right there, tiger prints.
Maybe.
Something cruel crawled up. This looks cool, Shashi. That looks pretty cool.
Which one?
In there.
This is very narrow.
Not possible. Well, you're going through just more tide, huh?
Yeah, we will get stuck. We will get stuck.
You get stuck.
Yeah.
How do you know? Maybe they stuck
It's too
for
narrow.
a while and then
This is
tide
too
comes
wide.
up,
This is
and then
too
we're
wide.
unstuck. So we finally got the engine going, and we're off again to another spot. It was about an hour away, and then we took some turns that led deep into the mangrove forest to look for the honey.
Let me go first. We're going up here? Yeah. ওখান থেকে যাই বড় ওখানে আরেকটু গেলে ওইখান থেকে নেমে যাই
যাও 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 জলদি জলদি
The tiger eats the last one behind. The tiger eats the last one behind. Or the first one. Their choice. Okay, now we're hiking in the mangrove forest. But there's these thorns to watch out for. I think we're going to find some, maybe a honey tree? Not tigers. Well, it's like your toes go right through into this clay. It's real soft and gooey. Walking that beach, like the depth of it, oh man, it really worked out my feet. Yeah, look, my feet go right in there. Like and subscribe my feet. Don't disturb anything. Famous last words. Oh. I'm not getting closer than this. I'll do a zoom. So you see it? Huge thing. Close, man.
অ্যাকচুয়ালি তুমি ফুলের মধু দেখবে ফুল থেকে শীতের মধু আর সেই ফুল খালি একটু ফুল দেখাতাম তোমার পাতলা হয় মধুটা কিন্তু ওরা যখন মাথা রাখবে
We are. Finally. See, this how Sunderban forest roots.
ওদেরও তো ডিম ফেলে তো ডিম দেখে যেত ওদের ডিম ফুটে বাচ্চা হয় কি করে এরা গরমে ওরা ওদের ছোট ছোট জিনিস ওরা
The beehive. Now we have to find the Calcutta beehive. So we went into the mangrove forest just a little bit here. And down where the boats are getting pushed in. The tigers come clear up here. I was looking for some prints. They don't go into the village part though. I'll just wait and see if something wanders out.